Okay, let's get to some video stuff. Talk about some of the TV shows that we've been following that we like. Bring you up to date very quickly without giving too many facts away and saying whether or not we think you should be watching or not. Banshee just ended. Banshee on Max was great last year. This year is a little bit slow. I think they were too busy trying to get people to catch up. I'm not sure. The last show was Friday, this past Friday. It was pretty good. Always a lot of violence, always a lot of action, a lot of these shots, where they get people doing things and the camera then looks at you and gets a close-up and then kind of does like something you did 2 seconds before, and it's just kind of weird that way, but the acting is excellent. Everybody kind of knows what they're doing, but a little bit of a disappointment, but a good ending. Yeah, I'd watch it only if you love action. Arrow. I just love Arrow. It's pulp. It's like a comic book. It's just so good, and you know who the bad guys are. You know who the good guys are, and the Hood Arrow is bringing his team together. The Devil is in trouble, and has been picked up, and Arrow's old buddy from the island is there, who is on a revenge motive against him for picking another woman over Shadow, who died. I don't get too into it, but you've got to follow the myth. You got to watch it for the last 2 years. It's just good action. Things are happening, and a lot of people are going to die real soon, it looks like. Tomorrow, people starting to pick up. At the break, the mid-season break, where like the ending, it seems to be really focusing more on different personalities, characters, getting more people involved, getting the mother involved. The uncle is a little bit better. Something's going on in Ultra. Steven's kind of making things happen. John's come back. There's some action, some good death and destruction, the way it should be. And it's starting to turn to a little fun. I'm starting to hope that it gets re-upped for next year. Justified. Still cooking. Not as good as the last couple years. My favorite was with Mags a couple years ago. But it's really good. It gets hot for a couple shows and it calms down to get you recentered and then goes on again. And it's coming to the end, and it's going to be an explosion. The boys are all happening. You got everybody in the middle looking for trouble, and there's about to be an explosion, and I like explosions. And next year is going to be the final, so it should be a great ending. So get back into Justified if you can. What else are we watching right now? We're watching, except for stuff on MeTV, which we like, and I'm still in love with The Untouchables. Oh, Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I was not into that. Suddenly, just before the break, they had a really good show. In the last couple of shows, this guy got wiped out. Of course, she's brought back with the special juice, and Coulson's there, and he was brought back with the special juice. And we're finding out more and more about the making of these people in the background, where they come from, what their history is, and starting to really branch out. It was cool getting the 2 women in from Thor's part of town to come in, and Asgard to come in and make trouble down on Earth, and it just looks like there's going to be some more real action as we go forward. So I would jump back onto Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It's not on next week, but it's on the week after, and then start taping that and keep going with that. Helix, sci-fi. Still not so sure about it. Been watching it. I think we're coming to the end. There's a lot of death. We're finding out that the virus can mutate into people, so that the people then kind of work together to make everybody else infected with the virus, so you can use people's brains and bodies while the virus directs everything. It's pretty interesting that way. The acting is rather wooden. Timber, that's kind of part of the problem there. But I'm still watching it. It's happening. Ever since 7 and 9 got killed, it kind of bummed me up. Now they got some kid who's coming who's the bad guy, and I think there's 2 more shows. And he's got great eyes like all the rest of them. So we'll see what's happening there. He's one of the immortals. So that's what's going on out there in the video world. A couple other things will be coming up as we're going through it. We'll be talking about it. But get onto these shows. Get ready. Continuum's coming on, I believe, April 4th. Get ready to watch that. If you can catch up on it, catch up on it. It was really excellent last year. Got really good at the end. And enjoy the video, though. nothing comes close to music. Music is number one, but video is okay sometimes. Peace.